What's up, America? It's your girl bringing you some news you can use. You should have been a fly on the wall at the conversation that I just had with Mr. Super Producer Earl Winfrey. I have to tell y'all about that after the show. But we are live at the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. And today I am flying solo. We have some new people that are going to be starting, some new interns going to be starting with a partnership that I formed with Illinois Broadcasting in Lombard, Illinois. So I'm looking forward to that. They're going to be handling social media. They're going to be tweeting you guys and Facebooking you guys and Instagramming you guys and all of that good stuff. But today on our intellectual lunch and learn dialogue hour, we're going to be sharing information, giving introspection, and providing inspiration. Today, I have a special announcement that's going to be taking place at exactly 1 o'clock on how you, America, can win $200 cash. Yes, how you can win $200 cash this month. I'm going to tell you at 1 o'clock how you can enter to win $200 cash. This is an announcement you definitely do not want to miss. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can market your business on a small budget. How you can market your business on a small budget, which I know a lot of us definitely want to know. And we're also going to tell you these people who are in relationships or in just sharing or kicking it, how you can, I'm going to give you a 30-day relationship challenge, and it's going to be off the chain. It's hilarious. Will you be willing to take the 30-day relationship challenge right here on Making Waves with Miss Darci? And of course, we have some social media tips, and we have the question of the day. Now, the question of the day, it really applies to women all over America, locally, nationally, and internationally. There's an article, and there are some companies that when women have their so-called time of the month, people call it a special blessing, a privilege, their period, their menstrual, their cycle. When you have that, some companies are giving women a week off because of the pain, the moodiness, the uncomfortableness, and they're giving them a week off additional from their vacation or sick time with pay. They're giving them a week off for their period, for a week period. So women, do you think that your company should give you a week off with pay when you have your friend, your time of the month, when Lucille comes, when whatever you call it, your period, menstrual cycle? Do you think you should give, or should it be nationally, internationally, you should get a week off for that time of the month for that month? Call in, because I would love to hear from you. And men, since you have to deal with women who have that special time of the month, and I know y'all look forward to them having it, because if they don't have it, it could mean that they're pregnant or going through menopause. So how do you feel about that? Do you think women should get a week off with pay for that time of the month in that month? Call in, chime in. I want to hear from you today. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. That is the question of the day. You are tuned in to Making Waves with Miss Darci, which is right here at IntellectualRadio.com every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. We got to pay some bills, grab your drink, whether it's something uh, loaded or unloaded. I got my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which they are my sponsors. Some of you all like Starbucks. Some of you all like something else a little bit stronger. I'm not here to judge. Whatever works for you. If you like it, guess what? Darci loves it. IntellectualRadio.com and iHeart Radio Station. And I promise you, this Intellectual Radio Dialogue Hour, you're going to get some nuggets, and we're going to definitely feed your brain. Back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Team Olivia Pate. Listen to Making Waves with Miss Darci on IR and iHeart Radio Station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Miss Darci.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to IntellectualRadio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darci.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
I want to spend more time with my family and those who depend on me.
I want to earn a little extra income now that I'm retired.
I want to work part-time while I put myself through school.
I want the freedom to follow my passion and still earn a good living.
With Uber, it's all possible.
Uber is a smartphone-based app that connects drivers with riders at the push of a button.
Uber is available 24/7.
It fits around my existing schedule, so I can work whenever and wherever I want.
Accept the fare, and a pickup is just moments away.
Riders are charged automatically through the app, and at the end of each week, I receive a direct deposit into my account.
Safe and easy.
Around the globe, Uber is empowering people to be their own boss.
You can run your business the way you want,
without having to give up on what matters most.
I want to earn more, save more, and plan for my future.
I want the flexibility to spend time on what's important to me.
I want the security to be able to chase my dreams.
I want to be part of a growing company that's changing the way people move. I want to be an Uber partner.
Divine Seafood Grill is an upscale seafood restaurant offering simply prepared fresh fish, an impressive wine cellar, and handcrafted cocktails. Sounds intriguing. Our chic, casual atmosphere suits any occasion. Scale service and seafood dishes that truly sets us apart from any other seafood restaurant. Throughout the year, we host exclusive dinners, fundraisers, wine tasting events, private parties, and more. Our privileged guests are devoted foodies and are the first to hear about it via email. You must get on the list. We hope you'll join us at our restaurants in Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Oak Brook Terrace, Illinois, and Miami, Florida. Making Waves with Miss Darci, every Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on IntellectualRadio.com and our radio station, where we certainly feed your brain.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, I am your host for Making Waves with Miss Darci right here on IntellectualRadio.com every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're just tuning in, I got my cup of coffee, and here on this Radio Intellectual Dialogue Hour, the first thing we're going to talk about is, well, we're going to save the best for last, and that should women be allowed a week off with pay for the time of the month in that month. Call in and weigh in and let me know what you think if you're just tuning in. The number here is 708-223-8953. Again, 708-223-8953. I want to give a special shout out before we start our show to our sponsors. Our newest sponsor is Uber. They have job opportunities. You can use your own car as long as it's past the code. You can work when you want, whenever you want. The money goes straight into your account. If you're interested, contact Uber right away. They are our sponsors, and I thank you for being a sponsor for Making Waves with Miss Darci. We also have Peter Francis and Geraci. If you're thinking about filing Chapter 7 or Chapter 13, please contact Peter Francis and Geraci. And Divine Seafood Steak, you just heard their commercial. They're located in Oak Brook, and they're also located in other states. They have the best lobster tail and rib eye. They also have other amazing entrees that you can try. So check them out. Of course, you know our long-standing sponsor, just renewed, American Express. They're the ones that's giving out this $200 this month. I'll be making that special announcement at exactly 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. My other sponsor, shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, hoping that they will renew next month. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. Also, Starbucks, who is also one of our sponsors, and Burger King, where you can have it your way. You get your Whoppers, and there are other entrees or other burgers and fish sandwiches that they have. And of course, Subway and Denny's. Denny's is located, there are several locations. There's one on Chicago Avenue in Oak Park. There's one on North Avenue in Melrose Park. And there are also one located in Oak Brook. And they're all over the Chicagoland area. Stop at a Denny's near you. If today is your birthday and you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday to you. Making sure that you get any and everything that you want. Enjoy your special born birthday on this special day. As you celebrate your birthday, here's wishing you a whole lot of love and happiness and sweet surprises and a lot of lavish gifts. Happy birthday from Making Waves with Miss Darci and crew. Of course, I want you guys to give a warm welcome when my new interns from Illinois Broadcasting start. And then we're going to go right into our subject. How do you market your business when you just have a really tiny budget? As a small business owner, me, myself, promoting and marketing is not an easy task, especially when your funds are limited. But it doesn't have to always be that way. We can be creative business owners and entrepreneurs. And so I'm going to give you some ways that you can market your business on a small budget, which is one thing I just started. Well, I did it last year and year before last. I kind of got away from it, but I'm going back to it. Is you can create short product videos. So if you have a product, service, or brand, you're a comedian, you're an artist, you're an entertainer, you're a business owner, whatever it is that you are, you can take your brand and take your phone, which is your smartphone, where's my phone, or your iPhone. Take this device, you're paying for it every month anyway. So why not take your device and make money with it and promote who you are? So take your smartphone, your Android phone, or if you have an iPhone, and create videos. There's a video on here, and there are also a voice recorder. So you can do voice recorders when you don't want to get dialed up and get all distinguished men, or women don't want to get glamorous. Then you can just create an audio describing your product, service, or brand. But if you want to get really people to get in tune with you, so when they see you, they say, oh, I know who she is, or I know who he is, then you can get all dolled up and create a video in your home about your product, service, or brand, upload it to social media, upload it to YouTube. You can share it on Pinterest, Instagram, Flickr, Tumblr, Shutterfly, MySpace, and the list just goes on. And also Periscope. And all of these are free. You can download, if you don't have a smartphone, you can download a video app and live stream and play it back. You can add pictures, you can add dialogue, you can have your friends and family share in the video with you. If you have customers and clients, get their interview on audio and include it into the video. And then guess what? Now you're recording and producing live videos. You can also host a workshop, which I do monthly. I do resume, interview mock workshops, what a client, what a potential human resources personnel are looking for, what should be on your resume, what should be on your cover letter, what questions to ask, how you should dress, what you shouldn't say at an interview, and then some references on where to look for jobs. So we always host the resume rehab workshop at different libraries and chambers. So I will make sure that you know about the one that's coming up for April, May, and June. The one for this month is already booked. And then you can also, when you host these workshops, some of your workshops can be free as your way of giving back, or you can charge a small fee depending on what the service is. You can also have consultations, which I'm going to start having consultations at different coffee shops. Since I love coffee, I will be posting that I may be at a coffee shop near you for 2 hours on a certain day. If you want to come in and chat and do some networking, I'm going to let you know that. We're also going to be starting a networking event. We're going to have 1 month, we're going to be on the south side of Chicago. The following month, we're going to be on the west, in the western suburbs. And we're going to rotate every month through the end of the year. And we're going to definitely let you know about that and have you come in. It is a membership. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have a lot of other fun stuff, how you can win prizes. We're going to have goodie bags and how you can, swag bags, community bags, VIP bags, and how you can market your product, service, or brand at the event, how you can speak at the event. And we're going to in turn help others to get to millionaire status. You can also create a customer. A lot of people are doing FaceTime, Facebook Live. You can get an audience that way, but I love Periscope, which I keep saying I'm going to do and I haven't did it. But when you log into Periscope and you start talking, people that you don't know are going to get an alert that you are live. So if they don't know who you are, guess what? They're about to find out. But you make sure that what you're going to say, your topic or whatever you're going to talk about, that you have that all down packed. What I did not know, and I just found out the other day, is that Facebook, I have 3 groups on Facebook, but what I did not know is that you can charge a fee for that person to join your group on Facebook. Because there were 2 groups that I was interested in. They had a ton of people in there, and I thought it would be a good place to market what I do for a living. And it said to enter here and to market and post your information in this group is $5. And then there was another group, it was $10 for the year, which is not bad. The other one was $5 a month, but the other one was $10. And guess what? They have 4 admins. And so once you pay the one that's $5, you can market and post in that group once a day. I think one of them was once a day, the other one was twice a day. But at the end of that 30 days, you could be in the group and see what people post, but they got it set up where you can't post. So if you didn't pay your $5 for next month and you tried to post, it'll say it's under review until you drop that money. The other one wasn't bad. You figure $5 times 12 is $60, so that's still not bad for advertising. But the one for $10, it had like 30 or 40,000 people in the group. So you figure if you get one out of 25, it's not bad. For $10 for the whole year, that's not bad. So I'm going to join that group. But I didn't know that you can charge people to join a group that's on Facebook that's free. Now that I wasn't aware, but you learn something new every day. Meetup.com have some amazing networking groups that you can join. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for, or you can create your own meetup page for free. But you can also charge for a meetup page. So I'm learning about that as well. You also want to connect with other local businesses in your area. They don't have to necessarily do, quote, what you do, but you can join them to market your product, service, or brand. I also say join the chamber in your area. If your chamber in your area is doing some neat things, that's where you want to be. If you have a chamber in your area and they're not doing a whole lot, then you might not want to be there. So you may have to step out of your comfort zone and join some chambers. Also, get your library card. It's free. Libraries have a lot of different social media workshops. I'm going to an advanced Twitter workshop next Tuesday, which will be in Lombard. They also have a Periscope training. So these are things you can learn how to do for they don't cost you anything and get up on the game with social media. You can also partner with other organizations or collaborate with other organizations. Like I'm just saying, I'm going to do at a coffee shop. You get to meet people that you wouldn't normally meet at a coffee shop. You get to have a dialogue. You get a chance to talk with them, share information, and never know, that may be the connection you need to go to the next level. I've heard so much about Yelp. I have not tried it, but I am trying Yelp this weekend because I've heard that you can do a lot of business. You can connect with a lot of individuals on Yelp and take your business to the next level. My other favorite social media site, this lady done stepped in here all dialed down and red. I wish I had a picture camera on my phone. This would be a Kodak moment. She might be getting ready to make it rain here in the lunch hour. Y'all better stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen. Y'all talking about making waves. We may have some tidal waves during the break. I know somebody gets super ready. I see teeth all the way in the back of their mouth. But another social media site you can try is Instagram. Instagram, you can cross promote your product, service, or brand on Instagram. I like Instagram. You can upload videos, you can upload information or links, and people can see that. And there are several groups on Instagram. So I'm learning something new every day. I know that social media will be what will take me to millionaire status in 2016. Social media is free. You do have to have an internet, have a cell phone that has Android capabilities or iPhone, a tablet or a laptop that accesses the internet. And if you don't know, or you don't let social media intimidate you, and if you don't have the money, because there are social media classes that you can pay for, but if you don't have the money and you're on a small budget like me, yours truly, looking for some, you can join, get you a library card, which is free. Look up the social media free workshops and training because they have them. Another idea which you can do to promote your product, services, brand on a small budget is blogging. You can start your own blog, decide if you're going to post once a week, twice a week, or 3 times a week. Get you a sponsor that will pay for you to blog because that's taking up time. Have a product giveaway like we're doing this month. Your chance to win a $200. I'm going to be telling you about that in a few minutes. Or you can advertise ad space. There are so many ways to generate revenue right in your home. I told you about the videos, the audio. You can do voiceovers. You can do commercials. These are things you can do right in the privacy of your own home. Of course, if you're going to do a video, you're going to have to get dialed up. If you're just doing the audio, then nobody has to see you. Then you also want to use Twitter. Twitter is really huge, and I'm learning about the difference between just a regular Twitter post, a tweet, versus a hashtag tweet. Hashtag will carry on with you, so people will know who you are because of the hashtag sign. So these are so many things you can do. You can get free billboard announcements or free billboard promotions. These are so many things you can do. So I hope you guys are writing this down. I will have someone repost these on my Facebook page. You can also send an email out to your friends and family, letting them know that you're launching a new business. This is what you're going to be doing. You can also go to Vista, which is, I think that's where I didn't really start with Vista. I started with a business card company. But you can go to Vista. You can get 500 business cards at Vista for $10, and you have to pay for shipping. If you're not in a hurry for the shipping, I think it's like $3 or $4. If you want it overnight or in 3 days, they got different price ranges. But they do an amazing job. Once you register with Vista, they're going to send you all these promos on how you can get business cards for $2.99, $3.99, $4.99, 40% off. I got 100 postcards for like $24. They got so many things once you sign up and once you place that initial order with Vista. You can offer a 30-minute consultation for free to talk about your product, service, and brand for a potential customer or client. I do offer 15-minute consultations for grant writing, for media, for radio, TV, magazine, promotions, or for freelance. So it's saying you can do 30 minutes. I will allow 15 minutes. I think 30 minutes is a little much, but if you like it, I love it. You can also, which I just started doing 2 weeks ago, is even if you meet with somebody for a 15-minute consultation, they decide not to go with you, you want to send them a handwritten thank you for that 15-minute consultation. That means so much. And you can just go buy the little small thank you cards that have a cute design on the outside, maybe one sentence on the inside, and then you write your own stuff in there and mail it out. I think that's an excellent way to show that you care. People don't remember that you care until you show them how much you care. I think it goes something like that. So you can do a small thank you, send them, get them a little hand lotion, a lip balm, something like that, just to show that you think about them. And if they are your new customer and client, which I'm going to be sending out to all of my sponsors, I did it last year. You can send out Christmas cards. You can just send out thank you cards. If you don't know when their birthday is, if they did business with you for 6 months or 90 days, then you can send out a thank you, hoping that they will renew. And remember that no doesn't mean no. It just means, for me, it means not right now. Okay. Then you can also create a campaign, which I really want to look into doing with Intellectual Radio. You can create a campaign where you're giving back to the community. And I think that will give exposure on a whole nother level, whether it's a food drive, whether it's collecting scarves, hat, and gloves, old worn coats for the winter, school supplies, backpack, paper, pencils for back to school. For Thanksgiving, everybody is not as fortunate enough to be able to have turkey. We might can take a contribution from everybody, whether it's $1 or $5, and bless families, through a raffle or something, and give them Thanksgiving dinner. The cranberry sauce, a turkey, a ham or whatever. Same thing for Christmas. We can do the same thing for Christmas if we have toys for tots for individuals who are less fortunate and not able to wake up and get anything for Christmas. We can take up a collection all year round. People need things all year round, not just for certain holidays. So we're going to try to implement something in the next 60 days here at Intellectual Radio. Going to spearhead that, to make this a place where individuals will know that we're giving back and that we care about the people in our community who we're doing business with. So you're listening to the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. We have some bills to pay, and we're going to come back with another hot topic. Stay tuned.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide.
Just show them this, the American Express card.
Don't leave home without it.
Someday, I may even use it on the moon. It's a marvelous thing.
Oh! So you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost art.
Really? That worked?
American Express's timeless safety and security are available on Apple Pay. The next evolution of membership is here.
Are bill collectors calling you? Are you afraid to answer the phone? Afraid of lawsuits, garnishments, losing your apartment, house, or car? Then call us for your debt relief options. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. Chapter 7 or 13 can relieve the debt pressure. Call us now for a free phone mini consultation or log on to infotapes.com. We're the law firm you trust to get you out of debt.
1-800-401-4010.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to IntellectualRadio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darci.
It's 2 for $5 coming at you live.
Hey, sir, welcome to Burger King. How are you? See what he orders.
No pressure. All of America's watching.
Original chicken sandwich.
Big King! And the foul.
How are you going to lose when you mix and match?
Mix and match 2 large premium sandwiches for $5 only at Burger King.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
These 100.
Welcome back, America. If you're just tuning in, we were talking about how you can market your business on a small budget. We also talked about, and I got several comments in here, so I'm going to try to get them in. Individuals. There are some companies, if you're just tuning in, the question of the day is there are some companies that are going to spearhead when women have their time of the month that they should be given a week off because of the pain, the uncomfortableness, and the moodiness with pay. So some people refer to it as Lucille. They give it names, your period, your menstrual, your time of the month, your cycle. Should women be allowed a week off with pay in addition to their vacation and sick time for the time of the month? That is the question of the day. And I'm going to give you my opinion in about 30 seconds. And then we're going to also talk about how you can win $200 this month, compliments of American Express, and how you can enter to win. So before we talk about that, I'm going to give you some tips on how to grow your Twitter followers. The first thing you want to do is be engaged. When you see people comment or say certain things or post links, if it's something that interests you, that you think is nice, you can hit a like, you can retweet it, you can share it, you can follow. I always put a little small paragraph because Twitter only give you 140 characters. So I always put follow me and I'll follow you back. Pretty much that's it. I ain't trying to go do no whole lot of other stuff. Follow me and I'll follow you back. It's a win-win. So if you can follow people who inspire others, who have similar interests as your product, service, or brand, when you follow everyone, most of the time, I think people are not obligated to follow you back. So you want to pick certain people in your category or in your field that you want to follow. So when you do that, then it'll let you know who you should follow and who you shouldn't. You don't want to follow everybody. Then you can favorite a tweet, you can retweet it, or you can reply to the tweet. A lot of times I'll retweet it if I really like it. I know Darlene Hill is always on Twitter, and I will favorite something she tweets or reply to something she tweets. Super Producer, I guess he's responding to whether women should be allowed a week off with pay, and his response is, need 2 minutes. Okay, I can't read what his response is because we are on daytime radio. So I'm not going to share that with you just right this minute. You can also have a Twitter party. Now, I've never had a Twitter party. They say a Twitter party is the new thing for the last few months. They say it's so much fun. You connect with others. You start a Twitter page on your page and saying, follow me, put your Twitter link in, and I'll follow you back. And it's called a Twitter connection party. Never heard of that? Definitely want to try it. So if you're having a Twitter party, please invite Making Waves with Miss Darci. I would love to come to your Twitter party live. Then the second thing is you want to have I can't repeat what he said, but you want to have content. Somebody said, what did super producer say? You want to have content. You want to have good content. Your content should be something that people like or want to see, or it should be pertaining to your product, service, or brand. Because remember, you're promoting you for free on Twitter with 140 characters. So you want to tweet about you. If you are artist, where you're entertaining at, where you're going to be, who you're following, things like that. You also want to have photos, but your photos, people, should be current photos. You don't want to have your high school picture or your college picture and it's 20 years later and you look nothing like that. I went to an event and this person had their picture on Facebook and said recent photo. When we got to the event, they kept saying, you remember me because you was talking to me on Facebook. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, no, I don't remember you. So when I asked them what their name was and they told me, I almost failed. My mouth, I didn't want to have to close my mouth. First of all, stop looking shocked because they look totally different. And I said, well, what the picture that you had on Facebook, how long ago was that? They said that was in my college days. I said, but you put a recent picture. You've been out of college for a while. I already know that just by looking at you. So people, put your current photo and don't send me no friend request if you don't have a picture, because I'm not going to add you to my circle of influence and there is no picture of you. I'm sorry. I'm just not like that. And I will respond to my Facebook. I think I got about 600 requests on Facebook and about 450 on LinkedIn. And I'm going to try to work on them this weekend. Hashtag, I was just talking about that early. Hashtag can be a little tricky, but it's necessary. Hashtag, if you want to use hashtag more times than 5 times a day, they say, I can't post 5 times a day on Twitter. But if you can post on Twitter 5 times a day, when you post, you want to use the hashtag because hashtag is more relevant to the tweet than just a regular tweet they're saying. People will respond more so to a hashtag. So I guess I should put, instead of tune into Making Waves with Ms. Darci, I should put hashtag Making Waves with Ms. Darci. So I'm going to start doing that. They said that changes the spirit of your tweet and it helps grow your Twitter followers. Also, when you're tweeting and people respond, you want to go back and see who responded and who didn't. Sometimes people will follow you, but if you're not looking at their videos, joining their organizations, buying their product or service, they will have you following them and then they'll unfollow you. So you have to be really careful about that. They say you should also pick a time of day to post your tweets. They say you should tweet 2 to 3 times a day about your product, service, or brand, or a motivational or inspirational picture or link. That's what you should have on your page. Now, I know y'all all been waiting for this, and this is the 30-day relationship challenge. The 30-day relationship challenge. So I'm going to give you things to do for the rest of the month with your partner, your significant other, for the next 30 days. And you can see if it works. It may work and it may not. Of course, to each his own. This is merely us people. Don't get hung up and say Darci told me and go home and tell your female or your king or your queen that I told you to do this and she said if we don't do this the relationship is doomed and all that. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying to add a little spice to the relationship, you can try this. So I'm going to give you, I have 2 30-day challenges. So I'm going to read what they say for each day. So the first one they have for the 30-day challenge. So starting today, they say, this is going to be funny. Today, you want to stare into each other's eyes for at least 3 minutes in a 24-hour day. So pick today, starting right now, you want to stare into your mate or significant other's eyes for 3 minutes. Now, you might can't do 3 minutes. You might can't do 3 minutes, but at least maybe 30 seconds. 30 seconds or a minute. I mean, I think you could do a minute. A minute goes by pretty fast. So just try a minute. Just try a minute. If you can't do the 3 minutes, then just do 30 seconds. The next thing they say you should do, which will be the next day, is go for a walk in the park, around the block, or at the mall. Just do a walk wherever you feel like going. It is wintertime, but I think the mall will be an excellent place to start. I think that whoever created this, I'm in love already. I think that's the best thing you could offer is to go for a walk in the mall. It just clears your mind. It clears your mind. Now, the next day, they say you should have a picnic. If the weather is bad, then you have a blanket indoor picnic in your house. A picnic. That's what you should do. Have a blanket picnic in your house. The next day, you should send a sweet text. I'm going to post this. It's going to be interesting. They say you can send a sweet text to your significant other the following day. Then the next day, you should share a 6-second kiss. A 6-second kiss. And then the next day, they say you should unplug your TV, radio, computer, and phone and have a great conversation. Now, I think that's good. Then the next day, they said you should leave a special note inviting them to sex night. Now, sex night could be any kind of way you want. Women know what to do, and so do men. So, queens, make that note special. Kings, bring it on. Put that out there. That's what they say you should do on the following. This is going to be really fun. I think I'm going to post this. The following day, they said, try a new dish together. So they want you to try a new dish together. Now, you know, I'm a funny eater, so I don't know if I'm going to try a new dish. But they said try a new dish together. So that means we eating out at a restaurant. That means ain't no cooking going on in the house. That means we going to a restaurant to eat. So they said try a new dish together. And that will mean to me we going to a restaurant. They says the next day, go to the mall to relax your mind. And while you're at the mall, hold hands together. At the hold hands. It didn't have, the other one didn't have to be a mall. It said hold hands while you're out. So you could be going to pay a bill. You could be going to the grocery store. It says hold hands while you're out. Now, the next day, they really in tune to this sex and, you know, relationship. The next day, they says play, what's the game? Strip poker. Play strip poker. Now, it's getting kind of hot up in here. It's a little hot up in here. It says play strip poker together. Well, I'm hoping you playing together because who else you gonna play it with? The next day, have a date night. Dress up and go out on the town. I like that. The next day, I really like this. Give a spontaneous gift. Big, small, or lavish. I'm getting excited already. The next day, now this could be good or bad, depending on how you feeling. The next day, they say make a love list on why you love that person. Put 3 things down on why you love that person. Now, if the other days ain't going well, then this ain't gonna work. But if everything is going well, then this will work. This will work. The next day, they said watch movie, have movie night, and share how you met to see if you two agree. Now, that could go good or bad because most times the men don't remember how they met you. So that could be good or bad. The next day, they said, before taking a bath, have a dance together. It could be dancing, love dancing, stepping, but they said step to one song. I'm not going to repeat what he said. So then this other one could be really good because I know my sister-in-law does this one. They said exercise together. Pick a day to exercise together. I like that. Then the other one, whoever make this, they're making sure that y'all get the love making in. They said share a bottle of wine on the next night over a romantic movie night. Now, we just had movie night the other day. Now they done threw another movie night in there, but now they're throwing in some wine. Now, the next day, they said give each other massages, and who know where it may lead to. They got a lot of stuff going on in this 30-day challenge. Then they said the next day, have a couple's night out with friends. So that's not bad. Then the next day, they said have a barbecue or a get-together. The following day, they said write a love letter to each other. What would your love letter say? Then they said the female or the queen should cook a dinner by candlelight for her other half. The following day, the king should cook a candlelight dinner for the queen. The next night, have a long night conversation as though you two just met. Kind of like that. The next one is have a cuddle fest and have a movie or TV marathon. I like that. Now, this next one is going to be really interesting. Give 5 compliments throughout the day. 5 compliments throughout the day. That's going to be really interesting. 5 compliments throughout the day. Then the next day it says send no compliments throughout the day. None. Send no compliments. The next day it says do something nice for each other's health. Only have one body. So do something nice for each other's health. The next day it says get together for lunch. So I think that's nice. That means we're going to a restaurant. Get together for lunch. The next one says play your favorite board game. I like Monopoly. So play a favorite board game. The next one, which I don't know if this was going to work, it says visit a bookstore or a library together. The next one says kiss in the morning before you leave for work and kiss at night before you go to bed. The next one says take a 30-minute drive on a Saturday or a Sunday. The next one says volunteer for 1 or 2 hours for a non-for-profit organization. Oh, I like this one. Well, these are the last 2. I like them both. It says go out with your girls, ladies, without your partner. And then the next day it said men go out without your girl with your guys. And then the final one, it says get a jar or a large container with the lid and make a time capsule of things you guys do for the year. So like if you all go to the show, then you keep the movie tickets and you put them in the time capsule. If you guys go to Red Lobster or Grand Lux, then put the receipts or something from that in the time capsule. So I really like that. So you guys can try some of these things for the 30-day challenge. And I think that would be interesting. What do you think, sister-in-law? You think that would be a good challenge? I think that would be a good challenge. I know you didn't get to hear all of them, but I think that would be a good challenge. Super producer, you think that would be a good challenge? I think it would be interesting, and I think it will spice up the relationship. So if you're going to try the 30-day challenge, please inbox me. Let me know the day you're going to start. And matter of fact, I'm going to try. I can't promise. I'm going to try to post 1 or 2 things to do every day for the rest of the month. Because so we got like 28 more days. So we could do it for 28. We do the 28-day challenge. And then let's see how it goes. And then you can let me know at the end of the month if it helps the relationship or bring you guys closer together. I like that. I like that. So now quickly, before we close, it's time. I know it's a little late. It's 1:07. So I'll make this quick. How you can win $200 cash. Starting this Monday, it's going to be posted for the next 3 days, say Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You have to go to Making Waves with Miss Darci and like the page. So you have to go to 2 groups and like the page. The first one is Making Waves with Miss Darci. The second one is the Millionaire Mindset Movement. Once you like those 2 pages or join those 2 pages, there will be instructions on what you need to do to enter the contest to win the $200 cash. The giveaway will be given out on Thursday, the 31st, which is the last day in this month. So that'll be Thursday, the 31st. What you have to do is do a 2-minute, and it will be timed, elevator pitch for your product, service, or brand. You have to do a 2-minute promo for your product, service, or brand. You can call into the studio. You can inbox it to us, and we will have 4 judges who will make the determination who should win on Thursday, the 31st. And then you would have to make arrangements to either come to the studio or give us an address to mail the $200 to. We're not doing any drop-offs. You would have to either pick it up or give us a mailing address, and we will get a money order or cashier's check to mail it. There will be no dropping off. So please do not ask. And it doesn't matter where you live in the United States. Anybody can enter to win. But the 2 things you must do, and they will be verified, is to like Making Waves with Miss Darci page and the Millionaire Mindset Movement. That's where all of the instructions will be posted starting tomorrow. So you have 28 days to enter to win $200 cash. I could use $200. Can you use $200? I could use $200. So if you can't use $200, enter to win, and then we'll split the $200. I know everybody, the struggle is real. You could use $200. So all the posted tomorrow and every day up until the 31st. The 31st, the winner will be announced. Will it be you? Will it be you? Will it be you? Who will take home the $200 cash? I'm excited. I get excited talking about money. So I don't know who's going to win, but please make sure there are no exceptions and none of the hosts, current hosts or past hosts, can participate. No board members can participate. So in case you're going to ask me that, I've already told you. And that would also be listed. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Making yours truly today. I hope you got some nuggets on how you can market your business on a small budget, some tweets, and how you can tweet to be more successful. And my final comment on should women be given a week off for the time of the month on that month, my answer is yes. Some women have more severe cramps than others. They're moody. And so I think not being at work, you won't be productive. So if you're at home, I'm sure you're going to be in the bed, probably with a heating pad, drinking some tea, somewhere relaxing, trying to deal with that time of the month. So I don't know if they should have 5 days off, maybe 3 with pay in addition to vacation and sick days. I think the companies that are doing that, kudos to you, and that you're recognizing that women are extraordinary, and they deserve those 3 days off with pay for the time of the month during the month. Sister Sharon, what do you think? Do you think women should be given 3 to 5 days off for the time of the month, for that month? She said, absolutely. Super producer says he don't have a comment. And the comment he had, we can't read it on air. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you have some suggestions, some hot topics, next week, we're going to have men in the studio who are going to tell us, America, what they want from a female, from a woman in a relationship. You definitely don't want to miss this. Thanks for tuning in. In closing, register for the 9th annual career or job fair. You have a team, you're on an MLM, you have an MLM business, you're a business owner. If you're a company like Target, you need some capable, dependable workers. You want to register for the job off special offer the package 31st. Call 708-343-8799. It's going to be held on Friday, April 29th, right here in Broadview, Illinois. We're going to have a continental breakfast, so your package includes a continental breakfast, lunch, and free parking. GED classes, Living Word Christian Center Prison Ministry is offering in partnership with Malcolm X College. GED classes, you want to call 773-622-5701, 773-622-5701. Ask for Elgin Humphrey. The address is 6266 West North Avenue. Dreams or someone else will hire yours, and that would be me. Thanks for tuning in, and we're out.
%100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's fave, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it, don't tweet it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash, with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering X-Time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
These 100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's fave, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it, don't tweet it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash, with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
It's 2 for $5 coming at you live.
Hey, sir, welcome to Burger King. How are you? See what he orders.
No pressure. All of America's watching.
Original chicken sandwich.
Big King! And the foul.
How are you going to lose when you mix and match?
Mix and match 2 large premium sandwiches for $5 only at Burger King.